Hello everybody. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a special sea creature. This creature comes with a question. The question is, how are you feeling? Artists, I ask you this because I'm feeling a certain kind of way today. I'd like to tell you about it. I'll tell you about it right here. I'm feeling a bit crabby today. I'm going to teach you how to draw this crab using an emotion of your choice. So it doesn't have to be crabby like mine, but it will be a crab with an emotion of your own. So let's get started. So you'll need a pencil and an eraser for this part of this drawing, okay? And when we draw our crab, you're going to be thinking of drawing your crab today with the size of your fist being the main body, all right? So I'm just measuring. In my mind, my crab will be around this size here, okay? So to draw this crab, I'm going to start with the main shape. I'm going to draw a flattened, squished square. So I'm thinking of my square. I'm thinking that my square has been squished with the corners cut off and rounded. So it's going to be a rounded and squished down square shape. Okay, like squished in the corners and rounded off the edges. All right. And again, we're going to be pressing down very lightly so we can erase, not pressing ferociously really hard, because this will come at the end. This will come now. All right. So from the main body shape, I'm going to draw two semicircles. Those will become the eyes. We'll go back to them later, but they are going to take the whole top section of your crab. Again, we're not drawing them like this. Here they are. Nope. We're drawing them very big, taking up the main body shape of your crab. All right. We're going to keep a finger space in between. Before we draw the arms, okay? The arms aren't going all the way up to the top. They're a slight bit down in this illustration, okay? So I'm going to draw a rectangle here. Two rectangles, one on each side. From the rectangle, we're going to draw a magnet shape, the letter U in a block letter, all right? So from there, I'm going to draw the main part of the pinchers, the claws. I'm going to draw a curve to make the letter D. Another one, a curve with a space to attach this part. So this is the beginning of the claw. They're not going to become the main and final piece yet, all right? So they first look a little bit robotic before they get their more natural shapes, all right? So this is how I recommend blocking the crab into main shapes before we jazz it up with squiggles, wiggles, more natural looking and organic lines, okay? And on each side of the body, we're going to draw 3 legs. So I'm going to go 1, squiggle down, 2, 3, and again, making sure I could almost fit a finger in between each one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So from here, we're going to have a little bit more fun with our lines. So this one, I'm going to start at the top section and sort of make sections and change the look of each part of this crab's leg. All right. And yours can be different. I made a curve, another curve, and a pointy part. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Curve, curve, point. All right. So I have some strange looking legs, which is what I was going for. And now I'm going to build out the claws. Now I'm slightly erasing those rectangles for the arm section. So I'm going to curve and draw a squiggly line, and I'm going around the magnet part again. And again, that's a squiggle, outlining, and squiggling back to the main body part. All right? And from here, these are going to become zigzag lines in the center. And they'll still remain smooth on the outer edge. Again, they remain smooth on the outer edge and become a zigzag inside, like a saw blade, a tooth, a tooth, okay? And then when you are happy with the line, you can put more pressure down with your pencil to commit to those lines that you just made. Okay, so I've committed to the legs and the claws with those arm sections. Now I'm going to build out the main part of the body, the face, okay? Just like we did here, I did this one earlier. I'm going to start with the main parts before I do the small details. The main parts we'll start with are the eyes. So inside of those eyes, I'm erasing that main line that we started with. And now I'm going to draw a curve to build out part one. Okay, so I built that part, and this part I'm going to put the pressure down, and here we're going to draw an eye shape, 1 and 2, and they could be different. And here I'm going to draw an eye. This gives like a wrinkled look to the body. So I like that this one is starting to flatten himself out a bit. In this drawing, he looks more smushed. And I noticed that this eye now doesn't look so cranky and angry, so I'm going to change that one. So this one has more of a personality now with that. A frustrated wrinkle in between those eyes. And the emotion comes now when we draw the under eye line. Okay, so I could make any kind of face in here. It could be sad, he could be laughing at a funny joke, but very tired. But in this one, I really want to focus and stretch out the mouth so it goes across the rest of this body here to exaggerate it. So I'm going to draw a curve, a mopey little turned down lip with an open section. And again, he was angry, so I'm going to expose some. I'm imagining that this crab has human teeth, so he's going to have this scowl that opens to some teeth. And he looks very angry, but what could really enhance this mood is if I drew some eyebrows. Even though crabs don't have eyebrows, I'm going to make him look very, very mad. And this one, I'm gonna make him look very mad. All right, so here we go with the final part is a little accent line on the two sections of the claws that are closer to your paper's edge. Adding lines to section out each 3 parts of the crab's legs. And some added lines just for a little bit of a playful look to the side. He's standing at the beach. So there's my ground line. All right. So here we have one final touch to include are the spots on the section here that holds up the claws. And when you're happy with the shape of your crab, you can then get an outline pen. So now we're ready to outline. So I'm trading my pencil for a marker. Now you get to color in your illustration. So you can choose any color you want, but I'm going to stick with a traditional crab color, choosing 3 colors to blend to build in my angry crab. And as you notice, I am going to do the striping method from before. And there you have it. Thank you for coming to watch this video. I look forward to seeing your emotional crab, and I am happy that you're here. See you next time.